Hi, Yana. So if I have interpreted your email correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I think you were asking for help also with number 6A, where it asks you to find the coordinates of point C, where x equals 1 and so on, okay? So if we have this function, I think that the wording may just be making it seem harder than it is, especially for this question, because all they're asking us to do actually is substitute in 1 for x and calculate y. So that point C then would have the coordinates 1, -2, like that, okay? So for point B, you would do the same thing, and you would substitute x equals 3 into the equation in the same way that I've done x equals 1. Now the secant for CD, this is a parabola, it's a quadratic equation. So if we draw a secant, that means that it's crossing the curve at 2 points. One where x equals 1 and y equals -2. And the other where x equals 3 and y equals whatever you're going to get when you calculate it in part B. Okay, so some y value. So what they're doing is setting you up with the 2 points on this line. Question C is asking you to find the slope, so you just need to use rise over run to find the slope there. Now question D is asking you to recognize the difference between a secant line, which crosses a curve at 2 points, and a tangent line, which only crosses the curve at 1 point. So it's just going to hit at 1 point only. So the tangent at C is going to have a different slope. And the way that you're going to find the slope of that curve is you're going to do it like the one I showed you just recently, where you're going to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where y2 and x2 are that x plus a little bit, and in this case it's 1 plus a little bit. So y2 is going to be 1 plus that little bit squared, minus 4 times 1 plus that little bit plus 1 when you put it into that equation. And you're going to do it the same way I showed you in the first video. And then for the tangent at D, you're just going to use 3 for your x1 and 3 plus h for your x2. So the y1 and the y2 will change accordingly. So I hope that helps with that question. And again, please email me. I usually promise that I will answer you well within 24 hours. I've just had a couple of really busy days where I haven't been able to be at the computer as much, so I apologize for taking so long to get back to you this time.